So since we're at a midway point right now, I'm just first wondering, is there anything you want to share about how the process has been so far? Has there been some challenges that you faced that you weren't expecting, or any surprises in the direction the piece has gone?
I mean, it's hard to focus because of the world.
Polls open in less than 12 hours, which means those who haven't voted yet are getting to cast their ballots in person.
In Louisiana, early voting broke records.
Fierce winds already wreaking havoc in Grand Isle, where residents are under mandatory evacuation orders.
You have until 8 p.m. tonight to vote.
Advisory Terry, still a Category 3 hurricane. Winds are at 120 miles per hour. Very powerful storm.
So yeah, that has been coming up as kind of an obstacle, just having some trouble getting into my brain. And I also wanted to do some stuff with like props and objects first, and I have made some things, but I also was trying to get my hands on some stuff that I couldn't because stores were closed because of the hurricane here. So yeah, I'm a little behind, but I'm not surprised that I'm a little behind.
Yes. I guess I should, for the record, say that this is our second interview with artist number 2, C.Bain, and it is the day after Election Day that we are chatting, just so people know where we're all at in our headspace. So would you say, has it been a positive to have this project to work on, or has it been this like extra burden to throw on the pile?
I mean, I love having work. I love having work. I love having work that someone other than me will have to look at some point. That's really a gift. But yeah, I mean, it's very pleasurable because all of my academic work is very self-directed. So it's nice also to have something else, other material that I'm trying to process or respond to.
And then just knowing that there's this like deadline coming up, has that made it harder to create what you want to create?
I find deadlines helpful in general, just the timeline as far as national politics and natural disasters and family emergencies. It's like, it does feel tight, but I find deadlines useful in general. So
have you found that, has the election and the hurricane, has that seeped its way into your work, what you've been creating?
I mean, so there's like constraint, just like literal constraint, just like I'm trying to get some materials and I couldn't get them for an additional day or two, and so that affects the workflow. I know, I mean, I feel like I am working on some level with alienation at all times, like that's part of my experience, and my experience of working collaboratively and the lens through which I'm working. That gets heightened, of course, in moments of instability or moments where I really like feel the contrast between myself and other people while I'm looking at an electoral map. But we're always making things in the atmosphere and the moment that we're in. So yeah.